Hi, boys and girls. For tonight, I have a guest reader, my daughter, Nia. Nia, say hi.
Hey everyone!
All right, Nia, tell everybody what you're going to read tonight.
Today's book is all about A Place for Everyone by Barbara
Resch.
A Place for Everyone. Effie and Josephine were very good friends. They lived in a lush green jungle, a perfect place for two elephants. But Effie wasn't happy there. Her big, beautiful pink ears always made her feel so different from everyone else. She longed to be more like her friend Josephine, who was small, gray, and happy about herself. I don't fit in here, Effie sighed one day. Why? Asked Josephine. Everyone loves looking through your ears. They make the world look so rosy and pink and cheerful. That doesn't matter to me. I just can't stay here any longer, Effie responded sadly. Let's go and find a place where you can be happy, said her little friend. That very evening, as the sun was setting, they left the jungle and started their search. A brightly colored bird decided to join them. Their search led them to many new and interesting places. They enjoyed each discovery they made, especially the clear blue lake where they stopped to play. Look, I can make my own shower, exclaimed Effie, splashing happily. Josephine didn't answer. She was almost completely underwater. Josephine, I can't hear you, laughed the bird. She's pretending to be a sprouting fountain. Later on the edge of a desert, they met a family of lions, relaxing in the shade of a tree. The lions had never seen an elephant with pink ears before. The little cubs ran up to take a closer look at Effie's ears. The cubs were so excited when they looked through them, and they saw the world turn rosy pink. But Mother Lioness felt easy at seeing such strange ears, and asked her cubs to come back. This made Effie feel sadder than ever. So she and Josephine decided not to stay. Their next discovery was a cove filled with pink flamingos. Maybe I'll fit in here, said Effie. But just look at the beautiful pink wings on these birds. Don't they remind you of me? But can you fly? Asked Josephine. I suppose I can give it a try, said Effie courageously. Effie began to flap her ears. Slowly, they lifted her off the ground. Josephine grabbed Effie's tail and held on tight. They were flying. But Effie couldn't fly as quickly as the flamingos. And they soon disappeared. Ahead of her, flying was very tiring. Effie decided to land in the desert. They walked and walked through the hot yellow sands. Josephine's little legs couldn't carry her any further. Effie picked her up and they continued on their journey. Her legs were getting tired too. This desert looks like it's going It goes on forever, sighed Effie. Her legs were getting tired too. Not much further, encouraged the little bird. I see an oasis up ahead. Wow, that sounds tiring. The oasis was filled with all sorts of different creatures, but no one else looked like Effie. And again, she felt uncomfortable. So the friends trudged on deeper into the desert. It was a very content place. Quiet place. The only sound that could be heard was the soft whisper of wind. The little bird flew ahead of them and spotted a small path of green on the horizon. He hurried back to tell the two very tired elephants. The green at the edge of the desert turned out to be a small forest. When they got closer, they saw flashes of pink amid the trees. Maybe the flamingos are waiting for us, shouted Josephine. No, exclaimed Effie. Those aren't flamingos. They're elephants. Elephants with pink ears. Effie was so excited. She rushed into the forest to greet them. Her small friend stood back and watched. She looks really sad. But Effie, on the other hand, Effie brought Josephine over to the group. This is my good friend, she said proudly. But she has gray ears. All the elephants said together, We're not sure if we can like an elephant who looks so different. Now, it was Josephine who felt out of place. But she was determined not to give up easily. She could tell that Effie was not happy here. What could she do to show the forest elephants what they could like her? That they could like her. I have lots of stories I can tell you, Josephine said shyly. Would you like to hear some of them? All the elephants agreed to listen, so Josephine began. She started with a story about pink flamingos flying. Then she told them about playing in the clean, refreshing lake, and how it felt to travel through the endless, silent desert. She even told them stories about how it felt to look different. Her stories lasted long into the night, but everyone was still listening. Josephine described everything so beautifully that they felt as if they were living inside her stories. The oldest elephant spoke up. You have a real gift for telling stories. Josephine looked around and saw that everyone was nodding their heads in agreement. All the pink-eared elephants begged Josephine to stay and live with them. Then Effie realized what her friend had known all along. You don't have to look the same to fit in. Josephine looked at Effie, and her eyes twinkled. Yes, they would love to stay, they agreed. Then Josephine told another story. It was about a place where all the elephants had green ears, all except one. The end.
Thank you, Nia, for being our guest reader tonight.
You're welcome.
I hope you boys and girls enjoyed the story. Thank you.